Finally, it is time to review the top 5 credit cards of 2025. And I know that this year has so many nerfs, so many updates. So this video is as accurate as of fourth quarter 2025. So things may change after this video. So do keep a lookout, especially when we are only a few months left to 2026. Then I'm very sure new year, new changes will come in. And then we will update with a new video as required. So you can join us at Honey Money SG, close to 22,000 members right now for the latest updates to keep you on track on the latest credit card changes. First credit card, let's talk about DBS Yuu Card. And this is the new requirements and terms and conditions as of 1st October 2025. So what is not changing is that it is still giving 18% cash rebates in the form of U points, or you can convert it to 10 miles per dollar for KrisFlyer miles. How it works is that you will earn U points through the U Rewards app. When you scan the U QR code or you link your U account ID to the participating U merchants. Then once you have earned the U points from the U app, you can either convert it to cash rebate or the vouchers on the U app, or you can just convert it to KrisFlyer miles. In fact, I have already done up a full beginner's guide on how you can use the U app to redeem your points, earn points, and also convert the miles at a more advantageous rates. But what is really changing is the minimum spend requirements is going to be increased to $800 minimum spend. This is a $200 increment from the previous $600 minimum spend requirement, but also take note that even though the minimum spend has increased, the cap for the rewards has also increased. So last time you can only earn on $600 worth of effective spend, but now you can earn on $800 worth of effective spend. So it's good news to some and bad news to others. One more new change is that Simply Go for your bus and MRT rides is going to be added as a participating U merchant. So in other words, you can earn 18% cash rebate or 10 miles per dollar on your public transportation rides. So how cool is that? I think that is the highest earning public transport card in the market right now, assuming you hit the minimum spend. And also a brand new requirement is that you need to spend on 4 participating U merchants. Okay, so no more one-time lump sum into Giant or Cold Storage for your grocery spend or grocery voucher. No more. Okay, now you need to spend at least in 4 participating U merchants. But hear me out. Okay, it's not as difficult as you may think. I can give you one quick example already. Number one, you spend on bus and MRT, just take a simple ride. Even if you drive, you just take one bus stop away and then you walk back home. That is one merchant already. Number two, I'm sure everyone needs to buy groceries. So you can buy it from your favorite or nearest Giant supermarket, whether at your workplace or near your home. So that is another participating U merchant fulfill. Number three, let's go to cold storage. And if you have nothing to buy from cold storage, you can just go and buy one plastic bag for 5 cents and contribute to that participating U merchant spend. And number four, if you really don't know what to buy, okay, you just go to 7-Eleven, go to their drink section. Usually they'll have $1 or 120 drink deals. Just buy a drink, okay, quench your thirst, and there you have it. 4 merchants that you can do for your participating U spending. Also, a very sad note is that Bread Talk and Toastbox are leaving the universe from 27 September onwards. So you will no longer earn points on their merchants, and at the same time, you are also not able to redeem any more deals from Bread Talk or Toastbox as of the effective date right now. Why DBS Yuu Card is my top recommended card is because it fits your lifestyle. Your lifestyle spending revolves around all these participating U merchants, then it makes perfect sense. It's the highest earn rate, 18% cash rebate. It's nowhere to be seen. 10 miles per dollar, you never even hear it elsewhere. So really, DBS Yuu Card is my number one pick for 2025. And if you do not hold a U credit card yet, you can also sign up for their generous welcome reward. Whether you are a new or existing customer, just refer to the latest DBS promo page and you can use my link if you want to support the channel. Number two, best credit card that will be the Maybank Family and Friends card. And I've been using this card and promoting it for more than 2 years already. And because it really fits my lifestyle as a household. You see, you can get 8% solid cashback, but it is capped at $25 per category. So you can just choose 5 categories of all these categories that you find that fits your life. For my own example, I've chosen the following 5 categories, which are data communications, dining, grocery, online shopping, and transport. And there's a bonus category of Malaysian Ringgit or Indonesian Rupiah spending if you are a frequent goer to JB, Johor Bahru, or even Batam or Bali. The only requirement is that you need to hit $800 of minimum spend, which is not too difficult for the household, but if you're a single person, maybe some of you may not hit it. So make sure you can at least hit $800 per month. So I really like this card because it fits my lifestyle. It doesn't really have to be online or mobile contactless other than the online shopping part. But because this card is also a MasterCard, you can link it to Instagram Amaze to convert it to online if you're going retail shopping. So it covers most of your household expenses like data, communication, telco bills, grocery, you go dining out, and you buy things from online and even take your public transport. That really fits my lifestyle. But one very important spend that it does not cover is travel. So for travel, I actually have another card to recommend, and that is the new Maybank XL card. For the XL card, I'll cover it in a separate video, but take note that it has a $500 minimum spend, and the rewards can come in either 5% cashback or 4 miles per dollar. So travel is also one of the categories. I'll cover it in a separate video. The card to recommend, and that is DCS Flex Visa card. And this time round, this card is actually considered a black horse because it didn't appear in like the past few years of top credit cards video. If you look at the benefits, it can give you 8% cashback on foreign currency spend and 6% cashback on online and contactless spend, including bus and MRT rides, dining, retail shopping, online shopping, and also when you travel overseas and make foreign currency spend. So it is quite versatile, and it also reminds me of the old benefits of UOB Card, which was superior back then. So similar requirements, you will need a minimum spend of $600 per month, capped at $25 per category. So based on the cashback cap, you will then need to calculate for each category what is the maximum that you can spend, whether it's 8% on foreign currency or 6% online or 6% contactless. So what I really like about DCS Flex card is that it is really good as a general spending card. They don't just limit to, MCC, certain MCC, then earn the cashback. So it provides you more flexibility and you don't have to crack your head too much. It also provides flexibility in terms of whether you want to redeem for miles or, investment credits, but I don't think you should go there. Just go for simple old cashback. Fourth card to recommend on the list is finally a miles and rewards credit card, Citi Rewards Mastercard. All of you old timers on this channel should be familiar with this card. I've been recommending it since my early credit card video days, and so far it is still one of the most popular miles and rewards credit card on the list. So headline benefit is gives you 10x points or 4 miles per dollar on online purchases, including grocery, food delivery, ride hailing, and more. And I want to place more emphasis on the more, but more on that later. It also gives you 10x points physically at department stores, clothing stores, and more. So think of your fashion and retail brands, shoes brands, clothes brands. All these, even if they are not online, will earn you 4 miles per dollar or 10x points. But one very big exclusion of Citi Rewards is that it excludes travel spend. So you cannot use it for hotel bookings, flight bookings, or travel accommodations or tours, and also exclude mobile contactless spend. So please do not add the Citi Rewards card to your Apple Pay wallet or Google Pay or Samsung Pay and then use it as a mobile contactless. It will not earn you any 4 miles per dollar or 10x points. So coming back to the more part, remember we talked about online spend, giving you 10x points or 4 miles per dollar. So we have to pair this card, Citi Rewards Mastercard, to the Instagram Amaze card, which is another product, because as any Mastercard which is linked to the Instagram Amaze card will convert it from offline to online spend. And at the same time, it can also reduce the foreign currency markup to around 2.5% away from the spot rate, because usually the banks will charge you around 3.8% after all the markup from the spot rate. This is not documented anywhere, it is just based on my own testing and your results may vary. So I would say that if you're a miles chaser, Citi Rewards Mastercard plus the Instagram Amaze combo is one of the best strategic combinations that you should have, especially when you travel overseas and you're unsure of the MCC, as long as it converts it to online. Plus, it can reduce a foreign currency fee. That's two benefits of doing this strategy combo together. So bring this Amaze cards linked to your Citi Rewards card. Very important. But don't forget that for local spend in SGD, 1% fee applies at a minimum of 50 cents. That was effective earlier this year. So for those of you who want to use it for local purchases, not that you can't use it, but you have to be aware that there are costs involved. So you weigh within the cost and benefit whether it is worthwhile to use it. Final card on the list is HSBC Revolution, and yes, recently they have extended their Revo Up promo, which means that their enhanced benefits will last till 28 February 2026. So let's talk about the benefits. It gives you 10x points or 4 miles per dollar on online purchases, online travel, and contactless spending, and up to an enhanced cap of $1,500 per month. And that is a very generous cap because we have seen so many nerfs in the miles and rewards credit card. $1,500 without any sub cap. I think that's a very good offer right now, at least until 28 February 2026. But you really have to take a look at the details of the terms and conditions, because if we look at it closely, travel is excluding the MCC 4722. So that will exclude out all your travel agencies like Agoda, Booking.com, Expedia, Trip.com, Traveloka, whatever have you. Then other eligible merchants include those from department and retail stores, dining but excluding hotel dining, and excluding MCC 5814, which stands for fast food restaurants, and also those small eateries, and also those cafes like the other inclusion for the 10x points rewards includes MCC 4121 for private hire vehicles like Grab, Gojek, Tada, and also membership clubs MCC 7997. And by the time you hear it until now, you would be confused. What the hell is MCC? MCC stands for Merchant Category Code, which each merchant, based on their business activity and what they offer in terms of products and services, will have a dedicated MCC attached to it. And how do you determine what's the MCC? At least you can do a first level check using Hemex. So Hemex, you just put in the merchant name, it will show you what is the MCC, but it's not 100%, just use it as a general guideline. So for example, in Hemex, if I want to book a trip on Traveloka and I search on Traveloka, it will show me the MCC 4722, so that's not eligible for HSBC Revolution. Then I also know another concern for HSBC, because if you look at the transfer rates, you need 30,000 points to transfer to 10,000 KrisFlyer miles, which is not great, because in the past it was 25,000. So I will not use HSBC to transfer to KrisFlyer. My preferred airline frequent flyer program will be EVA Air Infinity Mileage Lens, because it is still 25k to 10k. Also for HSBC credit cards, there are sign-up gifts for both new to HSBC and also existing customers. So I'll refer you to this promo page. You can also use my link if you want to support the channel. I'll thank you very much. So let's give a quick overview. The top 5 credit cards that I'll recommend for 2025. I have 2 cashback cards, and those are Maybank Family and Friends card and DCS Flex. I also have 1 hybrid card, which is DBS Yuu, which can be changed for cash rebate or miles. And then I have 2 miles and rewards credit card, which is HSBC Revolution and Citi Rewards Mastercard. So for miles credit card, you will realize why I chose Citi and HSBC instead of any DBS and UOB credit card. Because Citi and HSBC are one of the only few partners that you can transfer to alternative frequent flyer programs like EVA Air Infinity Mileage Lens, or I should call it EVA Air for more accuracy. So don't just be limited to Singapore Airlines KrisFlyer or Asia Miles. I think there are other very good frequent flyer programs outside of these 2 giants. Okay, but it's up to you to explore. There's a little bit of learning curve that you need to go and take some effort to read out on. And the very sad news this is that miles credit cards have undergone so much more nerfs, including sub caps, and some of them even have like things that restrict you from spending more. So what do you think in 2025 best credit cards? Is that a year of cashback cards or miles card? So you can comment cashback +1 or miles +1 depending on which camp you are still using. Also, this video is not sponsored by any bank, any financial institution, but if you want to support the content, you can of course scan this QR code or take this IBKR link, which is the broker that I'm using for my investments and trades. But I want to be very clear that the top 5 credit cards does not mean it is the best credit card strategy, because how credit cards should fit your lifestyle is that it should not have so many orphan miles, like you have miles here and there, plus the fact that some of them need to hit minimum spend, so you don't want all the headache and all the head space gone into this stuff. So you also realize that there are no UOB credit cards mentioned here. Is it really not good? Then I can refer you to my previous UOB credit card strategy, especially for miles, that you can check it out right here.